Have you ever wondered why some wounds still hurt, even after all these years? Why some memories, especially from your childhood, still live inside you like they just happened yesterday? Maybe you've grown up, moved on, started a family, or built a life. But deep inside, something still feels unsettled. You smile, but it's guarded. You love, but it's cautious. And when you're alone, there's a silence that echoes with questions no one else hears. This isn't weakness. It's a sign that your soul is remembering what your mind tried to forget. And God is not ignoring it. He's beginning something holy in the hidden places. He's healing your childhood wounds. There's a little girl inside you who didn't feel seen, who was told to be quiet when she wanted to be heard, who tried to be strong for others but was never protected herself. She learned early how to survive, how to hide her emotions, how to make others comfortable, how to pretend that everything's fine. But today, God is inviting that little girl to come out of hiding. He's not rushing her. He's whispering, "I see you, and I want to heal what you had to carry alone." Sometimes the trauma doesn't look like chaos. It looks like silence. It looks like absence. Like the moments when you needed someone to ask if you were okay and no one did. The tears you cried in the dark when no one came. The comfort that never arrived. These are not forgotten moments to God. He's been there in every scene, waiting for the moment your heart was ready to begin the process of restoration. And maybe, just maybe, that moment is now. Healing starts when you stop blaming yourself for how others treated you. It's not your fault you weren't protected. It's not your fault you had to grow up fast. It's not your fault that your boundaries were ignored, your voice silenced, or your needs minimized. You did what you had to do to survive. But now, you don't have to keep surviving. Now, you can start living, and living begins with healing. Say this out loud with me. I am not broken, I am becoming whole. Repeat it slowly. Let it sit in your spirit. Because the truth is, wholeness doesn't mean you'll never cry again. It means your tears will finally have purpose. They'll be cleansing, not drowning. They'll be sacred, not shameful. God doesn't need you to be perfect. He needs you to be open. Just open enough to say, "God, I'm tired of carrying this. Can you help me lay it down?" And He will. Not with force, not with judgment, but with presence, with compassion. He will start placing His hand on the places you were told to ignore. He will begin unlocking rooms in your heart that you had to lock to protect yourself. And every time He does, you might feel fragile, but don't be afraid. You're not breaking, you're unfolding, like a flower that's been waiting for the right season. Some of your patterns, people-pleasing, perfectionism, fear of rejection, didn't come out of nowhere. They were survival skills, but now they are hurting the woman you are becoming. It's time to ask, do I want to keep living by what protected me, or do I want to live by what heals me? God will not take away what you're not ready to release, but He will gently hold your hand as you open your fingers little by little. You don't need to hide your emotions to be loved. You don't need to silence your truth to feel safe. You don't need to prove your worth to be worthy. You are enough, right now, even with the scars, especially with the scars. Because your scars are not signs of weakness, they are signs that you survived. And now, they are becoming the places where God will show His glory. Let me remind you, you were never meant to carry the weight of everyone else's expectations. You were never meant to carry the blame for someone else's behavior. You were never meant to shrink to make others comfortable. You were created to shine, to be whole, to be free. And freedom starts when you give yourself permission to grieve what you didn't receive. Take a deep breath. Inhale, grace. Exhale, guilt. Inhale, peace. Exhale, pressure. This is the rhythm of healing, slow, gentle, sacred. There's no rush, no deadline. God is not impatient with your process. He knows your story from beginning to end, and He's rewriting the ending with love, not pain. You are not weak for needing healing. You are wise for pursuing it. And every time you choose to sit with your feelings instead of running from them, you are taking back the power that was taken from you. This is not just emotional work, it's spiritual. Because God doesn't just heal your behavior, He heals your story. He goes back to the origin of the wound and begins again, with you. Close your eyes and go back for a moment. Picture that version of you that still cries at night. The one that remembers the harsh words, the absence of affection, the coldness in someone's voice. That version of you doesn't need to be erased. She needs to be held. You are not too emotional. You are not too complicated. You are a woman who was forced to survive without the comfort she deserved. And now, you are finally learning how to comfort yourself. With truth, with grace, with presence. It's okay to feel angry. It's okay to feel lost sometimes. These emotions are not sins. They are signals. They are invitations to pause, to go deeper, to ask questions that religion often told you not to ask. But God is not afraid of your questions. He welcomes them. He sits with you in the silence between prayers. He's not looking for your performance. He's looking for your presence. Say this with me. God is healing what I hid. Let that sink in. He's not healing what you posted on social media. He's not healing the version of you that looks fine to the world. He's healing the version of you that only you know. The one who still remembers being left out. The one who felt invisible. The one who was told to stop crying before she even understood why she was sad. That girl is seen. That girl is safe now. There will be days when you feel like you're going backwards. That's normal. Healing isn't linear. It's layered, like peeling back curtains that have been shut for years. But behind each layer is light. Behind each tear is a truth you were never allowed to speak. And now, you can speak it. You can say, that hurt me. And you don't have to apologize for it. Your feelings are not too much. You were just in places where too little love was given. And now you are unlearning the lies. Lies like, I have to earn love, or if I cry, I'm weak, or I should be over this by now. Healing says, you're not late, you're right on time. You're allowed to grow slow. You're allowed to need help. You're allowed to not be okay all the time. Let me tell you something beautiful. You are not becoming someone else. You are returning to who you were before the pain, before the fear, before you were told you were too sensitive or too needy. You are not too much. You were just deeply misunderstood. And God, He understands you, completely, intimately, tenderly. He knows what you've been through, and He's not rushing you through the process. He's walking with you through every step. You might not feel strong today, but strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength is choosing to rest, to cry, to ask for help, to say no without guilt. That is sacred strength, and it is enough. You are enough. Say this again, slowly. God is healing my inner child. Every time you repeat it, you speak life over what was broken. You create a new atmosphere inside your mind. One where healing is not just possible, it's already happening. You are safe now. You are no longer that child trying to earn love. You are a woman becoming whole. You are stepping into freedom that no one can take away from you. And even if others don't understand your healing, that's okay. They don't have to understand your process to respect your boundaries. You are not here to convince anyone. You are here to become who you were always meant to be. God is not asking you to go back and fix everything. He's asking you to come forward as you are and let Him carry what you can't. That's where the healing begins. In surrender, in softness, in choosing to believe that you are worth the work. Let today be the day you stop apologizing for your healing. Let it be the day you choose compassion over criticism. Let it be the day you say, I will no longer abandon myself. Because the truth is, you are worth fighting for. And healing? That's the fight of your life. But it's a fight you don't have to face alone. God is with you, in every breath, in every memory, in every single step.